Alright, welcome back to the Boys series, Season 2, Episode 5. If you haven't yet, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get right into it. This episode starts off on Maeve's new movie set where she proudly admits she's a lesbian.
So who are you, Maeve?
I'm a lot like you. I'm gay.
Homelander torments her when the scene is finished before Ashley interrupts. There's a viral video going around showing him killing a soup terrorist, but also killing an innocent kid nearby. He blows it off saying they're starving anyways, who cares?
So what, they're all starving, but one of them's got a fucking cell phone?
He's down 9.5 points and they're protesting him at 7 Tower right now. He refuses to apologize and again refuses Stormfront's offer for help. Meanwhile, Butcher is getting drunk at a heavy metal bar. Huey calls him and lets him know that Stormfront is Liberty and that they're working on seeing if she's the one who killed Raynor. Butcher says thank you for being his canary before saying goodbye and breaking his SIM card. Huey tells MM he thinks something's wrong with Butcher. He asks him to repeat everything Butcher said word for word. If he was nice, something's wrong. Back on set, girls get it done and Starlight tells Stormfront that she thinks she's a really good actor. A-Train meets with the movie producer and says he's made some changes to the script.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and do the scene as scripted.
A-Train says he's not doing it. The Deep does a TV interview after getting married, and when asked about his past, Cassandra takes the lead and defends him, saying that he's a changed man.
Kind of man who calls out injustice when he sees it. Hey dude, that's not cool.
Butcher goes to visit his Aunt Judy and takes his dog Tara for a walk. Kamiko shows up in a Russian bar where some gangsters are drinking and she brutally kills them all. Frenchie follows her into a church where she meets Cherie and discovered Kamiko's being paid to do hits for the Albanians. He begs her to stop, but she punches him and says she doesn't want his help. So he says fuck this and leaves. Butcher gets back home after walking his dog to find Huey and MM talking on the couch with his aunt. MM asks him where Becca is and says they aren't leaving. Huey picks up a stuffed animal which turns out to be Tara's girlfriend.
He's fuck pig.
R.I.P. to the dog that played Terror, man. He actually just passed away, I think like a week or two ago on November 3rd of this year. It's a bad day to be a fuck pig in heaven. They find Black Noir outside stalking them. MM has a plan and calls the fire department, reporting a fake gas leak, and the street instantly floods with first responders. Back on set, Starlight finds her mom having lunch with Stormfront. She showed up uninvited, saying she misses her. Stormfront gets involved and tells her that her mom's very sorry about the Compound V, then stares her in the eye while mentioning it being leaked to the press, implying she knows it was her. Elena wants nothing to do with Vought. She wants to run, but Maeve says she needs to stay or else she won't be safe. Butcher says fuck it and decides to go outside. Black Noir's here for him. Even if he dies, it'll give everyone a chance to escape. Huey says fuck you. Welcome to the We Don't Have Shit Club and reminds him that at least Becca is alive. Stormfront tells A-Train she used to be in the church until they started allowing garbage people in, and then says it's so sad they're making him retire. He asks if there's a problem and she just smiles. Ashley confronts him about not saying his lines and threatens to fire him and let him walk away with nothing if he doesn't comply. Congresswoman Newman is speaking to a crowd of anti-Homelander protesters in front of 7 Tower when he arrives and takes a mic from her. After Mr. Edgar told him specifically not to make any comments. He says he's upset about the video the same as everyone else. No one wants innocent people to die, but sometimes these things happen. Nothing he's saying is going over well, and the crowd turns on him even harder. He daydreams about killing everybody but snaps out of it. He calls them the real heroes and takes off. Afterwards, he watches back a video of his speech calling the crowd fucking idiots. Stormfront talks to a man in a mental ward wearing scrubs labeled Sage Grove Center when Homelander knocks on her door and finally asks for her help. Back at Aunt Judy's, Black Noir is still staked out on the roof across the street. The boys wait in Judy's basement as he arrives and they hear his footsteps overhead. A gas bomb comes down the stairs and they're all forced to evacuate while Butcher stays behind to face Noir alone. Huey and MM bust back in to help but are both dealt with very quickly. Not killed though. Butcher threatens Noir to release pictures of Homelander's son if he touches any of them. Noir chokes him, but then gets a phone call and holds the phone to Butcher's ear. It's Mr. Edgar. He's asking if he really has the photos he claims he does, and agrees to let them live as long as they aren't released. Maeve shows up to the Deep book signing to tell him that if he wants to get back in the 7, he's gonna need a woman to speak up for him. And she can be that woman, if he agrees to help her. Starlight sneaks in Stormfront's trailer and breaks into her computer. Stormfront comes in and Starlight confronts her about talking to her mom. She knows she leaked the V to the press and even mentions Gecko doing it for her. She knows everything. And Starlight replies by letting her know she knows all about her past as Liberty.
Oh my. Oh yes. That is adorable.
That's when Homelander comes in and Starlight leaves. He tells Stormfront he's up 5 points with her help and says he owes her one. They get their bang on and destroy the entire room in the process. She even has him laser her tits as she says she doesn't break easy. Oh my god. They're a match made in hell, right? If they get together, shit is gonna go downhill fast. I don't know if Homelander's racist. I feel like he's the kind of guy who's probably open to it. Like, Jesus. I can't wait to see what the two of them do together. This is going to be wild. Anyways, thanks for joining me for this episode 5 recap. Episode 6 coming next. If you haven't yet, please take a second, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.